Shalom, brothers and sisters, and welcome once again into this program of Bible meditation. I am Father Bitanga Evaristus, Youth priest working in the Catholic Diocese of Ngong. Today, the 5th week of Lent, we will meditate about the new covenant. God has sealed a new alliance with us. And he said, no more will we be taught about him, because he will write his law in our hearts. Our hearts be full of God, and this will change all our life. This new covenant calls us for obedience, to obey God as the Son has obeyed him. It means we are to live a life that is glorifying God in all its aspects. Our obedience then means all our lives should express the glory of God. All our lives should glorify him who loves us and has given his only begotten Son for us to live. Brothers and sisters, this new covenant is calling us to live a life that will bear fruits and good fruits. And for us to bear these fruits, this covenant should be the foundation of all that we do. We are his people. He is our God. Not a God that is far away from us, but a God that is holding our hands and moving with us in all our situations. Then we are called not to be afraid, but to let him hold our hands and lead us through all the challenges of our lives, just obeying him. Living in the presence of God in all that we'll do will avoid us being like these elders in Daniel chapter 13, those who accused falsely Susan, and instead of accusing, will be getting the heart of God that forgives. And as Jesus to the adulterary woman, will be forgiving one another and telling one another, go and sin no more. I'm not condemning you, my brother, my sister. Go and change. This should be our attitude towards one another, because his law in us has made us perfect as him. His law in us is to correct our relationships with one another. Then we don't find ourselves as better than others, but we realize that we are all together moving together in our sinful nature, willing him alone to extend his arms and take us from the dark moment, the dark situation, and the enslavement of the sins in which we are. Our lives will become then, brothers and sisters, a service to God, the God of Abednego, and the God that is with us when if the furnace is burning, the God that will never leave us alone. But unfortunately, again, our hearts are shut. We even chase God from our midst, accusing him of blasphemy because he is in our midst. Because he is close to us, we fail to recognize in him our Creator. And we do all for him to be accused, arrested, and nailed on the cross. Brothers and sisters, this fifth week of Lent, inviting us to get into the covenant we did with God, is also inviting us to cleanse and change our ways of judging one another, our ways of seeing one another, lest we'll be judging God because he is in our midst. We'll be condemning him again to be nailed on the cross. Then, brothers and sisters, let us ask God in all humility to teach us to live as children of the new covenant. Amen. I invite you to continue the meditations, brothers and sisters, as we follow the references of the readings that are passing on the screen now. Thank you for your commitment to this program. May God bless you. Ciao.